My first job ever, I got a job being a fry cook at Kentucky Fried Chicken.
We'll be right back with the world's worst bragger. That's an old go-to I do. Go ahead.
I lasted 3 weeks. And then I read that you lasted at Saturday Night Live for 2 weeks.
Yes.
Is that even possible? Like, is that the truth of that story?
No, so I think what they do, and I don't know exactly if I have this right, but I think what they do is they hire writers sometimes on a trial basis.
Right.
Saying, come for 2 weeks. If we really like you, we'll keep you, I guess. I don't know. I was being hired because I thought I was going to be a cast member, because I'd already auditioned once or twice.
So they don't tell you when they...
My agent at the time probably just had some bad information. I don't know, but I got there and I was like, God, I cannot believe I am going to be on this show. And Maya Rudolph and I got hired at the same time.
And was that sort of a dream at that point? You'd been doing stand-up in New York and...
Sam, I'm embarrassed to say I'm not embarrassed to say that was a dream, but Saturday Night Live, that was a big deal for me.
Do you remember what you did for your audition?
I think I did a really bad stand-up from the 1700s that I used to do on stage. So I would just do like, how are ye? Is this thing on? What is this thing? Like, and then I would complain about electricity. It was just really. So I think that was my audition, and then just regular stand-up. But anyway, I didn't get it. Well, I thought I got it, but I got to New York and I realized quickly I was writing. And you try to figure out how to fit in, but it's impossible. It's very cliquish, as it should be. That's how business. Like, you're the new person. It's kind of up to you. Hopefully, there's somebody at the water cooler that says, "Hey, man, how can I help you? You're having a hard time finding your way." That didn't happen at Saturday Night Live. I don't think I would go up to a young person and go, "Hey," maybe I would now, maybe, but I will say this. Tina Fey, God bless her. God, I'll never forget this. After they read my sketches on Saturday at the table read, there's 70 people there. To say it was silent, like it was like, I remember like it was so silent, I remember hearing the AC, like it shut down during the middle of the sketch.
One you had written.
Cast members are reading it out loud. And I remember what it was.
What was it?
It was a sketch that Britney Spears was the hostess, and I had written a sketch that Will Ferrell was going to be the bodyguard to her belly button, because her belly button was everywhere. Oh, it's ridiculous. Anyway, there was no response. And I just remember Tina, who I was sitting next to, I just remember her putting her hand on my shoulder, like, it didn't feel sarcastic. It could have been, but in my mind, it was her going, "It's okay." I mean, obviously, human beings don't like when they say something and people are like, "What?" It's just a really bad feeling.
Yes.
It's just like, fake it, other human beings, to make that person not feel bad.
Right.
But I will say, I think since I had done a number of years of stand-up already, that skin was developed. It bummed me out, don't get me wrong. But if I had not bombed so many times on stage already, sometimes you're just not funny. And maybe that sketch wasn't funny.
Do you feel that way sometimes?
There have been nights where I'm driving home and I'm like, Zach, what were you doing? But it's not that bad. Like, it's okay to fail. You should fail. You have to, even if you're going to be a carpenter, you're going to fail. It's just what you do with that failure.
But to fail publicly, I think.
To fail publicly.
A lot of people can't handle that.
No. There's a certain amount of embarrassment that I can take as long as I put it on myself. If other people put that, I can't do it. But if I have control over it, I'm okay with it. But yeah, you have to know that you're going in show business, especially with something like as vulnerable as stand-up. Just know that you're going to fail, and it's really good for you.
Hey folks, thanks for watching. If you like what you just saw, then why not subscribe? Click right here for lots more off camera. And if you want to see the hour-long version of these conversations, I'm going to give you the secret link. Here it is, offcamera.com. Check it out.